Hello, and welcome back to Open Comments with me, Ash. In this mini-series, titled the Open Group News Corner, we will be exploring the latest standards from the Open Group in more detail. Today, we will be exploring the Open Agile Architecture Standard, version 2.0, and hearing from those involved in it. Before we hear from them, for some context, the Open Agile Architecture Standard, version 2.0, a standard of the Open Group, offers an approach to architect at scale with agility. It provides guidance and best practices for enterprise architects seeking to transition into agile and digital contexts. This document is available to download via the Open Group library. For more details, please see the description for this episode. Thank you. Over to you, gentlemen.
Hi, my name is Nichols and I work for DXC Technology.
Hi, Ruud de Wit, working for Capgemini.
I'm Hans van Rijs. I'm also working for Capgemini.
Hi, I'm Dave Critelli, working for DXC.
Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're giving you a quick overview of the Open Agile Architecture Standard, or OAA version 2. We want to address a question every modern enterprise faces. How do you bridge the gap between enterprise architecture and fast-paced agile delivery?
And this is a board priority for a reason. Most organizations today are tackling two massive shifts simultaneously. So transforming their operating model, including digital capabilities, and in the meanwhile also transforming their organization, including changing how their teams work. But they do this without a shared framework, and without a shared framework, those two transformation efforts quickly get trapped in separate silos.
Exactly. OAA version 2 connects them and brings them into a single cohesive framework. In fact, major global organizations have already woven OAA right into their core practices. I know we have.
So, how is OAA version 2.0 structured? After many iterations and plenty of Miro board sessions, we drew inspiration from the Delft framework to organize the standard into 4 distinct dimensions. Basis is the agile way of thinking. This is the mindset. It frames how we view an agile organization, balancing social and technical dynamics, system thinking, and how we frame problems.
From there, we start with the agile organization, so the way of organizing or controlling. This is where the governance, the agile maturity, and organizational structure sits. Think of concepts like the inverse Conway maneuver. Align team structures directly with the architecture we want to build.
Then we move into the agile architecture capability, the way of working. This defines the strategy, processes, deliverables, and style of architecture development. It asks, how do we actually architect just in time and just enough? And finally, the way of supporting. This brings the modern toolkits, methods, and capabilities, like experience design, event storming, domain-driven design, green software practices, and GenAI.
This structure is vital because the real world is complicated. On large-scale modernization programs like engineering platforms for insurance giants, you realize very quickly that agile streams and traditional waterfall projects often have to coexist in the same ecosystem.
Right, it's not about forcing a single dogmatic methodology everywhere. It's about knowing what to apply and when.
Precisely, and we continue to develop the standard further. We'll discuss frameworks like Stacy, Cinefin, and Wordley mapping. These tools help us to assess environmental complexity so we can tailor our agile and architectural approaches to the specific situation, rather than applying a one-size-fits-all rule.
Plus, for expanding OAA with dedicated playbooks for critical emerging areas, specifically AI, sustainability. We already have a playbook on security.
And to make architecture truly agile, you also have to innovate how you discover and align on the future vision. OAI will leverage several interactive best practices, like the postcards from the future, collaborative vision, where stakeholders write narrative postcards describing their ideal future state to serve as shared storylines. Or working backwards, inspired by Amazon, drafting internal press releases, FAQs, and mockups to sharpen customer focus before writing any technical specs. World cafes, structured small table conversations that build collective knowledge and speed up organizational alignment.
So to wrap up, OAA version 2.0 bridges the enterprise to agile gap by pairing a clear, four-dimensional structure with practical tools for navigating real-world complexity.
It stops architecture from being a slow bottleneck and turns it into an active enabler of agile delivery.
If you'd like to deep dive, join our workgroup.
Thanks for listening.